Hello everyone, delighted to have your company here on 2K Sports for our PGA Tour action. Today's coverage of the Players' Championship is about to begin. Delighted to have your company for this third round action. Rich Beams, my sparring partner in the booth. I'm Luke Elvey. Hope you're enjoying all the action. I know this player certainly has been, Rich, because they've built this wonderful lead. Are you expecting them just to take the bit between the teeth and keep running with it?
Well, that's what you expect them to do, but listen, we're playing golf, and golf is about as predictable as the weather. I mean, you got a 50-50 chance of getting it right most days. So this player's got to keep their nose out in front and keep doing what they're doing, because if they even remotely slow down and think about what they've accomplished, it's all over.
Can't wait to see what unfolds. And let's see what he can do here today. Well, they're obviously playing to a game plan here, because I remember they were hitting from this similar spot yesterday.
They had a good result yesterday. Can't see why they wouldn't have another good one today.
Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played. Well, that's a lovely approach and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the first.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Wow, they certainly got out of the right side of bed today.
Oh, that settles the nerves right there. Great stuff.
He's currently sitting in first place.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
You've arrived at a par 5.
Par 5, 532 yards. Drive it out to the right-hand side to give yourself a good look at reaching this green in 2.
That looks to be a fairway finder to me. Time for the second shot here on the second hole. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this. Getting ready to play their third. Oh, that was tidy. That should ensure the up and down.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Currently 12 over for the tournament. Here we are in front of a par 3.
Par 3, just 177 yards from the back, but this green is always firm. Be wary of that.
That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine.
He's already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Ooh, right by the hole. An opportunity to make their par. Okay, let's head to the next. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. You've arrived at a par 4.
Par 4, 384 yards. A long snake-like bunker down the right-hand side to a cool little green with all sorts of movement on it. A very fun hole to play indeed.
That was wonderfully done. Time for the second shot here at the 4th. Wonderfully played. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Okay, steady now. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. And that putt will drop. Well done. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. We've arrived at a par 4 hole.
Par 4, 471 yards. Drive it out to the left-hand side to give yourself the best angle for your second shot into this long, thin green.
Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. Second shot here on the 5th. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. Well, got some sort of streak going on here. Greens in regulation. What a statistic.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens in regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. He sits in first position. It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
Par 4, 393 yards from the back. Most players taking out a long iron or hybrid just for placement in the fairway. This green is surrounded by tall palm trees. Don't get caught out by one.
Time for the second shot here at the 6th. Yeah, that one will play. Good look at birdie here. And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead. Now plus 11 overall.
The play so far has been stellar, increasing the lead, Luke. But can they maintain it? Let's find out.
And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves. A chance to keep it rolling.
Par 4, 451 yards, all sorts of danger down the left-hand side. Hit your tee shot out to the right. Second shot, find the green, 2-putt, and sprint to the tee on the 8th.
Looks like a similar approach to yesterday.
Yes, and let's hope it's not as similar results as yesterday.
Great looking shot this. This player's dialed in. What a shot. Just 3 feet to the cup. And with that, that's their 4th birdie.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. We've reached the 8th hole. The tee is yours.
Par 3, 237 yards in length. A brute, to say the least. It is a tough hole surrounded by bunkers. If you can make 3 here, you're a happy person.
Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. All right, John, how's this putt looking?
This looks like around 29 feet.
Wow, that's misjudged. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Good putt, that. And now that finds him in first place. Teeing off here at the 9th hole. Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Setting up here with a very long putt. You always like that on long putts when you just have to go ahead and tap it in stress-free. Job done. Let's head to the next. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here at the 10th hole. That's a bit out of shape. Second shot here on the 10th hole. Oh, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. And this has been a hole he's unable to take advantage of so far for this event. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 5.
Par 5, 558 yards long. Avoid the fairway bunkers on the left-hand side, and you might have a hope of going for it in 2. However, you better be brave and you better know what you're doing, because this green will call you out on the second shots if you're not careful. No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Time for the second shot at the 11th. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Using the big boy muscles to get it home in 2 there.
Putting for a birdie. A birdie with big wings. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Lining up the birdie putt here. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Sitting at 8 over for the event. Let's see what happens here at the 12th.
Par 4 12th, a new design in the last couple of years. Water all the way down the left-hand side, but it's a drivable par 4. Most players will bail out to the right, but the brave ones will take on the green with their tee shots. 2s and 3s are easy to come by, but so are 5s and 6s if you get it out of position.
Oh, this one's right down the pipe. A wonderful shot and a birdie opportunity coming up at the 12th. And with that, you can go and put a par on the card. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Currently in first position. Par 3s always offer up that hope of a hole-in-one.
So many different levels to this green. On the par 3, playing 181 yards. You can get it close. You can even make a hole-in-one, but watch out if you hit in the wrong spot on the green. It'll be difficult to 2-putt from there.
Hasn't managed to birdie this hole this week. Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard. Still in the lead now after that hole. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. That's heading for the fairway. Second shot here on the 14th. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. This one might need to get down a little. That's not the outcome they were after.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
Getting ready to play their third. Oh, I like the look of that shot there, Beamer.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Yeah, good putt. Well hold. And now at +7 for the event. The honour is yours. Time to hit a good one here at the 5th.
Green sits up above the fairway a little bit, surrounded by a couple of bunkers, but I gotta say, I like this hole. It's straightforward, it's simple, before you head into the final 3.
Yeah, that one's looking good. That's a great shot here at the 15th. It sets up a look for birdie. It was on a good line. Oh, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. In she goes. Let's head to the next. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Par 5, 486 yards. Fun-filled adventure waits. Find the fairway, and let's see how brave you are. Do you want to take on the second shot and try and knock it on the green? Of course you do, but watch out. Lots of water awaiting a wayward second.
Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. Just putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make. Oh, so close. Oh, that would have been outstanding to make the eagle. Just a simple tap in for birdie. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Par 3s are always fun. See if you can knock it close.
Par 3 17th, 137 yards, island green. I've actually seen a caddy throw it onto this green, but with the golf club in your hand, can you hit the green?
What an opportunity to make a birdie. Geez, making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Par 4, 462 yards, and you're going to find out what kind of player you are when you tee off here. How brave are you? How much do you trust your swing? If you find the fairway, that's a great start, but the second shot awaits.
From around 140 yards here. Nice shot that. That should find the surface. Outstanding approach shot. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Can make this one. It's for par. There are some professionals that practice those in the dark. And tapping in to finish the round with a bogey. And as the third round comes to a close, they're in that enviable position of top spot, Rich.
Always good to be out in first place. That means you can afford to make a mistake tomorrow, but you don't want to make too many of them with the chasing back lurking behind.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB. This PGA Tour event brought to you by 2K Sports. We're at the Players' Championship. Today's coverage is about to start. Delighted to have your company for this final round action. Hello, Luke Elvey here with Rich Beam. And Rich, as this round begins, what are your thoughts on this particular player?
Should be a lot of nerves. They got the lead. They've been sleeping on it overnight. That is never an easy thing to do. Almost an uncomfortable situation at times, but they are playing well, so they have that confidence going into the final round. But this is going to be a tough afternoon ahead.
Can't wait to find out what happens here. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today.
Not really what they were hoping for there.
Yeah, this lies pretty deep here.
It's going to be challenging to replicate the birdie from yesterday.
That might be one club too many. And he's safely on the green with that shot.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
Not sure if they understood the lie of the land there, Rich. There's part of about 6 feet coming up. That was a gallant attempt. Yep, well done. He sits in first position.
Yeah, well, you're used to making bogeys a lot, Luke. This player is not. I think that there'll be birdies to come, no doubt about it.
Welcome to this par 5 hole.
Par 5, 532 yards. Drive it out to the right-hand side to give yourself a good look at reaching this green in 2. Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
Lining up from about 230 yards here.
Wind is blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the wind back to this pin.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. This putt is 16 feet to the hole. Oh, just missed. Par putt coming up here. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. Sitting at 7 over for the event. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. We find ourselves on a par 3 here.
Par 3, just 177 yards from the back, but this green is always firm. Be wary of that.
Opting for the 5-iron. Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Ow! That one was absolutely lasered. Well holed. Let's move on. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Oh, come on, you're better than that. Well, I know that we're in the booth and not right up close to it, but it doesn't take a smart person to work out that's not a nice lie.
He's going to need an incredible stroke of luck to get this out with any momentum going forward to get it on the green.
That's a little unpredictable. Hope that ends up all right. Time now for the 4th shot. This putt just didn't drop. And this next putt here is for a double bogey. So with another hole behind us, let's take a look at the leaderboard. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. It's heading to the rough for mine. Well, let's see how this shot goes from the fairway bunker.
Yes, difficult lie. Made a par here yesterday. A little bit more difficult today.
Well, if he can make that big putt, it'll save that bunker shot, that's for sure. That's frustrating. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Okay, let's head to the next. And now that finds him in first place. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
Par 4, 393 yards from the back. Most players taking out a long iron or hybrid just for placement in the fairway. This green is surrounded by tall palm trees. Don't get caught out by one.
And taking aim from around 100 yards here.
Back into the wind. They need to flight this one down.
It's a little wayward.
A bit short with that effort.
Okay, safely on the surface, a chance for a putt to be holed here. Let's see if you can make this and keep the par on the card. A bit long on that one. Nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. Sitting at 10 over for the event. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action.
Yeah, that's just not going to work for him.
Playing this shot from the sand.
Birdie on this hole yesterday, but highly doubtful from the lie they have today.
Getting ready to play their third. That's almost a gimme. Great chip.
Judging it beautifully.
And that's a way to fight back from a tough break. Well holed.
It was off the tee with their tee shot. Nice save indeed.
Still in the lead now after that hole. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Well, they'd love a little bounce to the right here. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
That wasn't your best effort, was it? And in it goes for the par. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. We've reached the 9th hole. Time to tee off. Not sure if this one will stay on the short grass. And that one's headed to the drink. And here we are with the third shot. Quality shot, that one. And here we are with their fourth. Nicely done. Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. Well done. It's a lofty position this player has held all tournament, but what a buffer they've built with just 9 to play.
Absolutely. You dream of being in this position. Ahead by a bunch with just a few holes to go. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the view.
This one might just sneak off the fairway. John's down on the course, and do you have a better look at this lie?
Well, considering where they ended up, the lie could have been a lot worse. I think they might be able to deal with this with not too much trouble.
Oh, well done. Putting for birdie. A bit long on that one. It's just about 3 feet away. Nicely holed. And for par. Currently in first position And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. That should find the fairway. Here we have the second shot into the 11th. Getting ready to play their third. Oh, that goes down for an eagle.
And check out this little beauty. Nice touch. Yes, sir. Gets it to go. Thank you.
And let's have another look at that one. Currently at +8 for the event.
The lead is getting bigger and bigger.
You've arrived at a par 4. Step up to the tee and own it.
Par 4 12th, a new design in the last couple of years. Water all the way down the left-hand side, but it's a drivable par 4. Most players will bail out to the right, but the brave ones will take on the green with their tee shots. 2s and 3s are easy to come by, but so are 5s and 6s if you get it out of position.
That's a terrific shot and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the 12th.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
A well holed, he'll take the birdie. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Teeing off here on the 13th hole.
So many different levels to this green on the par 3, playing 181 yards. You can get it close. You can even make a hole-in-one, but watch out if you hit in the wrong spot on the green. It'll be difficult to two-putt from there.
Isn't this where they hit from yesterday?
Same spot as yesterday. Will they have the same results today?
He hit that pretty loose. Yep, that's a water ball. Well, Rich, this looks like a familiar spot for this player.
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
Going with the 7. Uh-oh, there's water over there. Time for their 7th shot.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
Yeah, that's just going to end up wet for sure. And John, what's this one looking like?
This is a dicey lie, guys. Really deep rough here, and it's really thick too. Hopefully they can deal with this and be on their way shortly.
That's not your best play. You've reached the shot limit here. Head to the next hole and see if you can do better. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a long par 4. Good looking shot this. Well, this player is certainly finding this spot a couple of times this week.
Unfortunately, it is the same as yesterday. Hopefully, they've put the results yesterday away.
Well, that should find the bunker. It's fair to say that wasn't their best shot.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
Oh, that was pure silk. Well done. And down it goes. He's currently sitting in first place. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Looks like a similar approach to yesterday.
They had a good result yesterday. Can't see why they wouldn't have another good one today.
Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can two-putt that for sure.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, two-putt for par would be just fine.
Just 3 feet to the cup. And the putt drops, and we're moving on.
Whew, that is some pretty good breathing room. Out in front by a bunch.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
Wow, was that a massive drive there. Holy cow.
This one looks just a fraction too long to me. Well, they got after that one right up near the surface. Good play. And here we are with the third shot. So much easier when you roll like that, isn't it?
Oh, Dr. Chapinski strikes again.
Oh, he's up, Tiger. Ooh. And this one will be for bogey. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
This one needs to kick left. Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. Well, that's a mistake. Tough to leave that short.
Can't believe you did that. That drives you bonkers as a player.
Currently at plus 15 for the event. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. This one might roll into the rough. Well, Rich, I'm being honest. This lie is putrid.
I'm telling you, I would blame the caddy. Bogey here yesterday, looking at the same score today.
That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
Now from that lie, missing the green was always an option.
Well, that's an impressive little chip.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Well, this has got an amazing ring to it. The Players' Champion.
It is a title that any player would kill to have, and I have to say this has been a killer afternoon. The amazing golf, the players firing it on all cylinders, going for everything they possibly could. I gotta say, what a finish, what a champion. This will go down in history as one of the best Players' Championships ever.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Valspar Championship is about to begin. Delighted you're able to join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey. It's great to have your company, and I'm alongside Rich Beam in the booth. Rich, let's get stuck into it. What's this opening hole like?
It's an easy opening, but in saying that, if you get a little bit out of position here at the first par 5, 560 yards, you're in a world of hurt. You have out of bounds left that sneaks into you a little bit quicker, bunkers down the fairway that you want no part of. All in all, if you walk off of this hole with a 5, you're really not disappointed.
Can't wait to get into the action. Very excited to see how this player fares today. And let's see what he can do here today. Well, a man on the ground, John McCarthy, would have a better look at this. How's it lying?
Well, guys, they're in the deep stuff here. And they did get a favorable lie considering the situation. Let's see what happens.
Getting ready to play their third. This putt right on 12 feet to the hole. Ouch, that hurts. Big putt for par coming up. Yeah, we'll take that. Starting the round at even par. Time to tee off at the second. Well, this should find the short grass. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker.
Wind's blowing from left to right. They're going to try and hook this one in the wind to slow the golf ball down.
John, do you have any info down there?
Well, I'm down on the 8th hole. This is Sergio Garcia's next shot.
This would be a great up and down. Go ahead and make it. Wow, that was handy holding out from there. And that'll promote a good move up the standings. Let's get back to it, shall we? And here we are with the third shot. Big par saver coming up for this fella. I like the look of this. There, he stays at even with the card. The Copperhead course at Innisbrook can really bite you, especially if you're slightly wayward, and there's one of those holes right here at the third, Rich.
Decisions to be made. The fairway narrows up. Should you take driver out? Also the water on the right. So players more than likely laying back with some kind of fairway wood.
Let's head to the 10th hole for this awesome highlight. One of the best iron players in the game, Jim Furyk. Check out what they do on this approach.
Wow, I got to say, something out of the top drawer on this shot. What a beauty.
Okay, let's get back to the action. Opting for the 4-iron here. Now that looked pretty good the whole way. And John, how long's this putt? It seems to be a fair way.
Well, this putt is looking at to be about 23 feet.
Big chance here. You can't make them all. Go tap it in. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. He's currently in a share of top spot. We have a par 3 on this one. Looks to be going with the 4-iron. Well played.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
Bit too heavy-handed there. 5 feet coming up to the cup. That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. And with that, he'll stay right there at even par. Oh, looking to make a statement here. Going with driver off the tee.
Nicely done.
Rich, this Larry Packard design back in 1974 is a par 71, but it's over 7,200 yards just outside of Tampa. Strong course.
Oh, it's really strong. I got to say, this golf course, there's no let up in it. Every hole makes you think. It's relentless. Thankfully, there is a steakhouse just off the 18th Street Packard Steakhouse. I had a steak in there last night, a big bone-in ribeye. Oh my goodness gracious, it was glorious. But anyways, back to the golf course, really difficult. John, give us a small update.
Well, this is Patrick Cantlay's next shot here on the 6th.
Ha, right at it from out of the bunker. Oh, that was a beauty. And back to the course with the live action. Trying to get to 1 under here with this putt.
This one looking really good.
That's a good putt to make. You'll take that. And that will take him to 1 under. And after that hole, he's no longer sharing top spot. He's at the summit all alone.
Oh, and they increase their lead. This is impressive, Luke, but can they hold up this play?
The 6th hole at Innisbrook's Copperhead course, Rich. It's a challenging one, isn't it?
If you find the fairway off the tee here, you are an amazing human being. The fairway tilts from right to left very significantly. Holding the fairway is almost impossible.
Oh, that was pure.
This needs just a little work to the left-hand side.
Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And they'll walk away with a par on this one. And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks. Now leading by 1 shot. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole. Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. This shot from 120 yards. come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse.
John, give us an update. What's shaking?
Down on the 9th hole now, guys. This is Justin Thomas's next shot.
Oh, that one just missed the hole. Gary Player couldn't play bunker shots any better than that. Let's get back to it, shall we? A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt. Three feet to go here to the hole. And I know you're disappointed, but don't let it affect your head. Make the next one. Putting for bogey. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. He finds himself in a share of the lead. We have a par 3 on this one. That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
And just about 8 feet left to the hole. Ooh, right by the hole. And this one is for bogey. And that putter's hold, and that means it's back-to-back bogeys, unfortunately.
Yeah, making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
And now intrepid on-course reporter, John standing by.
Well, I'm down here on the 9th hole as we get ready for Patrick Cantlay's next shot.
And with that hole behind us, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole. Oh, absolutely flushed. Sitting at 1 over. And choosing the 8 iron here. Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. A quality shot, that. And this putt is to move into a share for the lead. Steady on. It was on a good line. And this putt to move into a tie for 3rd place. Okay, so that finishes that hole. And a spot in the top 5 also with that great shot. Just 2 shots back after that hole. Time to step on your tee shot here at this long par 4. This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. Our coverage continues here at the 12th. Getting ready to play their 3rd. That is absolutely brilliant. The rarest of shots.
Chip in for birdie. That's always a nice feeling.
Playing this one about 130 yards out. 2 strokes off the lead. This looks to be heading to the green. Left yourself an opportunity. And this putt to move into a share of 1st. Just hammered that through the line. And this putt to move into a tie for 2nd. Well hold. To the top 5 he goes. Currently at 2 over par. Welcome to the tee at this par 5 hole. Go get after it. This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. Second shot here on the 11th. And here we are with the third shot. Just a couple back from our leader.
Pretty good shot there.
Well, this is one of those lengthy putts. John, how do you see it?
Well, it's looking like this one's around 21 feet to the hole, guys.
Oh, just missed the birdie. That's a shame. Job done. Let's head to the next. I will take that also into the top 5 now. Sitting at a couple over for the event.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
That's heading into the rough, I think. Why don't we recap what Patrick Cantlay did just moments ago? Take a look at this long-range effort. Good smooth stroke. He's been dialed in all day on the greens, and there's yet another example. Let's return to live play now. Patrick Cantlay was known as that can't-miss kid. He went through all sorts of issues, injury-wise, and also personally losing his friend and caddy in a tragic accident. But he's a guy who has finally found his way to the top. Is it where it belongs, Rich?
He's one of the purest swingers, ball strikers in the game, and he's also got the competitive fire that burns awfully bright in his system. There's no doubt that he can be a force to contend with for years to come on the PGA Tour, Luke. I think the one thing that he needs to be mindful of is his pace of play. I think at times it gets a little bit slow, but in saying that, if he's only hitting it 63 times around, how long can it take? I mean, he's an amazing, amazing player. Oh, this needs a little right turn, Clyde.
Two over for the day. Oh, that's the hands of a surgeon. Lovely touch.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Yeah, not much to sweat there. Step aside, gents. This man's marching into the top 5. Johnny Mack, what's the news?
I'm over with Justin Thomas here on the 14th now, guys.
It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
No, they tried to fade that one in there, but got a little steep on it.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here at the 14th. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me.
Just a bit outside into the rough.
Getting ready to play their third. Only 2 shots off the pace. Splash. Sitting at a couple of shots over par. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Hope it gets a good kick to the left. Good shot there. Good opportunity coming up. Make this putt, and you'll move into the top 10 on the leaderboard. Ooh, a little bit of a rush of blood by the looks of it. Just taking a look at this one, Rich. Do you think it's makeable?
I really can't say I'm a fan of their chances on this one, Luke, but I tell you what, I've been wrong once before.
So after that hole, this is the current standings on the course. Oh, here he comes into the top 10 with a bolt. Ooh, we're at the par 3 here. I love these holes. Look, that's in the past, that hole behind you. Just look at the one in front. Come on, get down. Well, Rich, Think they can make this one?
Look, I got to say, I'm really not liking their chances here, but you never know. Stranger things have happened.
Not sure how that putt came up shy.
Downhill putt, and sometimes you think it's going to run out more than it does. Just couldn't quite figure it out this time.
Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. Well, as you enter the dreaded snake pit here at Innisbrook's Copperhead course, Rich, you know where you stand on the 16th tee.
This tee shot forces your hand. You must take it down the right-hand side in order to have a good look at this green for your second shot. Any misses out to the left, you're going to find the trees and all sorts of trouble.
Needs this one to kick right. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Not sure if they understood the lie of the land there, Rich. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. Now 5 strokes behind. The Copperhead's penultimate hole is a good par 3 playing up the hill.
It's a tough tee shot. Plays longer than what's on the yardage. Any pin that's in the front part of the green is a difficult one to find as the green is so narrow.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. John, have you got a read on this one?
Well, he's got about 22 feet to go here, guys.
Oh, so close. And a chance for a spot in the top 20 of the leaderboard if you can make this. And that puddle drop. Well done. Well, let's catch up with this play just a moment ago. And how about this shot from Patrick Cantlay? This was his 4th shot.
Good speed. Very nice.
And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. The closing hole of Innisbrook's Copperhead course is also the final hole of the snake pit, and this one here has everything going against it.
Lay it back and you're going to have a long second shot back up the hill, but if you take driver and find the fairway, you'll be rewarded with a very short second shot.
Going with the pitching wedge here. That's tidy. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. A 7-footer right here. And with that putt, concludes this players' round. So there you have it. In the house, in top spot after the opening round. Everyone likes to get off to a fast start, and they certainly have.
Not bad whatsoever, but still just the opening day. Lots of golf left to play. However, it does give you a little boost of confidence going forward, knowing that right now you're at the top of your form, your game is good, and you're in a good space.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow. 2K Sports, delighted to bring you all the action here from the PGA Tour. Today's coverage of the Valspar Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, as this player starts their round in the lead, what should be their focus for today?
This player just needs to keep going out and just staying as relaxed as they have been, and don't take unnecessary chances. Just keep it simple, find some fairways, find some greens, hole a few putts if you will, and see where it lands at the end of the day.
It's all set up to be a beauty. Let's see how it unfolds. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. Lovely effort that. Time for the second shot into the first. This one looks like it'll safely make the green. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Two big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
Okay, steady now. This one's for birdie. Oh, hello, welcome to the course.
Yeah, you gotta love seeing those go in early. Puts you in a good mood for the rest of the day. Good frame of mood. It'll be fun to watch the round progress.
That one's heading down Broadway. And they're playing from about 140 yards out. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Well, that's beautifully judged.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
Hey, that's a chance. Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies.
That sets a positive tone for the player, doesn't it?
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole?
The lead continues to grow. This is simply amazing.
Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Second shot here on the third. Going with the 6-iron here. Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. That's just inside the range.
He's already had a few birdies today. This for another.
Oh, just missed. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. And down she goes. Currently at 4 over for the tournament. Ooh, I always love these holes. Here we have a par 3. Going with the 4-iron here. Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
Yeah, that was slightly misjudged.
Downhill putt, and certainly was robbed on that effort.
And in it goes for the par. And now we head to the 6th, where this great shot just happened. Well, this is a fair reason why our leader is where he is on the leaderboard.
This is his 3rd.
Well, that was almost in the hole for Thomas. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Second shot here on the 5th. From about 100 yards. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. Oh, wonderful shot. And a chance for birdie at the 5th. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead.
That is definitely a confidence builder.
And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Gives a good chance to maintain the momentum. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Sitting at 3 over par. Currently in the lead. Opting for the 4-iron here. Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice.
Luke, unfortunately, that got a horrible kick. Ended up in the rough.
Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. Still in the lead now after that hole. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4. Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Should find the green here. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. Ooh. Just a 4-footer remaining. Just didn't drop. This next putt is for bogey. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. And on the tee now, coming off the bogey. Might have a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine. Oh, that one's absolutely stiff. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite.
Almost a gimme birdie there, Luke. Fantastic.
Remember, putting's a finesse game. 4 feet to the cup. That's well holed. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4. Well played, mate. Looks like a similar approach to yesterday.
Same spot as yesterday. Will they have the same results today?
That should find the surface. Oh, that's well played. And a chance for birdie here at the 9th. This one has eyes for the hole. Ouch, that hurts. It's just about 3 feet away. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Currently in first position. You've arrived at a par 4. Not a bad line, this one. Around 110 yards to go. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it.
Absolutely. In there close. Good look at birdie coming up.
You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. Currently at +3 for the event. We have a par 5 here. Time to take advantage. That should find the fairway. Time for the second shot at the 11th. It might be ambitious to some, but they're going for the green. And here we are with the third shot. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard. After that, this hole here is a par 4. Wow, that was just striped. Sitting at 2 over par. Currently in top spot. This is a ball striking clinic. Yet another green in reg here. Oh, good look at a birdie here. And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Let's see what happens here at the 13th. Oh, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
That wasn't your best effort, was it? Oh, 13-footer coming up here. Ah, that's frustrating. This is a bogey putt coming up. And there it is. He sits in first position. And now on the tee, coming off a bogey, trying to reclaim some momentum. That's heading for the fairway. Time for the second shot at the 14th. That's a good-looking shot there. Might get caught up in the brush here. That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Straight into the water. Now, man on the ground, John McCarthy. What's this line look like, mate?
Well, they're going to need to be careful getting out of this one. It is deep, deep into this rough.
Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this. Yep, that shot's safely on the green.
Well, this has not been a pretty hole. Down in 2 would do them a world of good. This for the bogey.
It's fair to say that putt got away from them, didn't it? And here's their 7th shot. And this next putt is for triple bogey. Ooh, right by the hole. No one likes to put a quad on the card. Let's make this, please. Ooh, he's up, Tiger. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. So after that hole, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Sitting at 8 over par for the event. Par 3s always offer up that hope of a hole-in-one. Looks to be going with the 4-iron.
That dog will hunt.
And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. A bit long on that one. Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. Still in the lead now after that hole. We've arrived at a par 4 hole. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here. Well, this one looks to be heading down the runway.
Luke, unfortunately, that got a horrible kick. Ended up in the rough.
Nice shot that. That should find the surface. Not sure if that's what they're intending to do.
Airmailed the green with that approach.
And he needs this to save par. Oh, so close. And this one will be for bogey. And after this hole, that's how it looks. And now that finds him in first place. Here we are in front of a par 3. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. That's inside the range. What a shot.
Got to say, I can't see them not making birdie here, Luke.
And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Teeing off here at the lucky last, the 18. That's some good golf right there. Playing this shot from 120 yards. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
Steady on. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. This one's for bogey. As they say, drive for show, putt for dough. That'll cost you. Nice round. Well played. And through 36 holes, this player continues to shine out there in top spot.
Luke, big lead through the opening 36, but no time to get complacent. There's still a lot of golf to play, and they need to continue to make birdies in order to finish ahead.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. It's a pleasure to bring you our PGA Tour action live on 2K Sports. Today's coverage of the Valspar Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this third round action. Welcome back to PGA Tour 2K20. Rich Beams, my sparring partner in the booth. I'm Luke Alvey. Hope you're enjoying all the action. I know this player certainly has been, Rich, because they've built this wonderful lead. Are you expecting them just to take the bit between the teeth and keep running with it?
Well, they've got the lead, and there is a significant chasing pack, so they can't get too wrapped up in what's going on behind them. They've got to kind of keep their nose out front. They got to keep pushing along and play the golf course. Don't think about who's chasing you down. Just think about playing the golf course. But if you do find themselves falling back a little bit, then they need to go ahead and start making a little bit different push, maybe come up with a different game plan. But right now, out in front, they just kind of have to play the golf course right now and keep that in their sights.
Well, I'm looking forward to today, that's for sure. This putt coming up is for birdie. Nice stroke. Oh, what a start. This is impressive.
Absolutely. You love to see those going in early. Sets the tone for the rest of the day.
Sitting at 9 over par.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So, yes, birdie on the first. Great job.
That looks to be a fairway finder to me. This shot is about 140 yards out. Going with the pitching wedge here. Oh, come on, sit. And not a bad approach. He'll be putting.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
18 feet to the cup. Was on a good line. And this one is for his par. Good putt, that. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. We have a par 4 on this one. It's heading to the rough for mine. John, you're down there. How's this ball lying?
This one's first cut, and not too deep into that first cut either. This might not be all that bad.
Yeah, nicely played. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Wow, that's misjudged. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. The tee is yours. Here we are at the 4th hole. Going with the 5-iron here. Attaboy, good shot. He hasn't managed to birdie this hole, this tournament. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. And this putt coming up for his par. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on. He's currently sitting in first place. Here we are at the 5th hole. The tee is yours. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. A chance to pipe one up the middle. No, that's not the shot they wanted. Playing now from the fairway bunker.
Well, Luke, they birdied the hole yesterday. Good luck today on repeating that birdie.
Well, that was a good strike. It was pretty well played out of the fairway bunker. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Well, let's hope this one draws a good lie, because it's not going to be on the fairway. Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
One of the rare misses for this player today, Luke. They've been hitting a lot of greens today.
Not your best effort. Still a mid-range putt coming up. That was a gallant attempt. Just 3 feet to the cup. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Currently plus 10 now for the event. Yeah, I can understand you'd be disappointed by the bogey, but here's an opportunity to bounce back. Well, that's a handy shot. Second shot here on the 6th. Opting for the 6-iron. This one might need to get down a little. Now that looked pretty good the whole way.
Outside chance here for the birdie. John, what's going on out there?
I'm down on the 11th as Jim Furyk sets up his next shot.
Oh, what a shot from the bunker. Lining up the birdie putt here. Nice judge's speed. You should be proud of that one. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Teeing off here at the 7th. Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway.
Well, Luke, you're right. He did find grass, but it's not the closely mown grass.
Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can two-putt that for sure.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
Just hammered that through the line. Oh, just missed. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. Yeah, you'll take that. Currently in first position. We find ourselves on a par 3 here.